Hi everybody, it's me. I have come back from the dead, sick as a dog. Started getting sick around Christmas time, and both of my sons got sick too, but they were over it within 4 or 5 days. My youngest was at like 3 days. So it kind of lingers, and if you do something like go grocery shopping, boom, I'm back in bed. And I kept thinking any day now I'll be able to do readings. And thank you guys for all your messages. Everybody's like, where are you? Which I love because I'm needed. Or so I think I'm needed, it's not me. But anyway, so there's a lot of love out there and I really appreciate it, you guys. But this cold, whatever this is, I heard someone said it's a Mediterranean flu that's going around. I did have a flu shot. So, but I've always tended, when I do get sick, I get sick. I'm not somebody who's a lightweight. Like, oh, you want me sick? Let me just, boom. And especially since I got cancer. I don't know if the chemo affected my ability to recover, but once I recover, I'm good. But I tend to get sick, really sick. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about 2019. I asked for some people to come in to kind of give me an idea of some of the stuff they want to say. I felt a lot of love and warmth. I still feel the Kennedys. I mean, you know, I love them. But I felt John Jr., if you can believe that. I did watch a show on him the other day. Maybe that's why he was in my psyche. But there was a sweetness to him, a calmness to him. He loved Caroline, he's around Caroline, but he's not with Caroline. It's really weird. Energetically, they have different levels that they're doing. He feels to be more in the dynasty. Although Joe, the father, is not around. And the mother's not around either. That's interesting. Rose, and I can see Ted on occasion. But I definitely get Bobby and John. And John Jr., sort of meekly was saying, because if you ask Jacqueline, like if I was to try to contact Jacqueline right now, she's like not into this. Not that she doesn't believe it because she's over there and knows it's true. She's kind of like doing worldly things, artistic kind of energy. And I wouldn't know what to ask her about the art world. Anyway, John Jr. definitely wants you to know that everything's going to be okay. Not to worry. And his father, his brother, and there's somebody else. I don't think it's Ted. There's somebody else over there. Really, oh, it might be Joe Sr., the one that died in the plane crash. They're working on it. They're working on it. So they want you to know that the United States of America will be whole again. That's exactly what I got. Just like when my guides told me, you need to read for... you need to do YouTube videos. And I told them, no, I don't want to have to get up and brush my hair. And they said, you will help me make people calm again. So apparently that's the truth, because I get that all the time from you beautiful people. You know, Linda, you make me calm. But remember, it's not me, it's them. They're the ones handling the show. Okay, so let's kind of get a look at 2019. I am going to emphasize something that I saw again on Trump. And people ask me, in different ways, impeachment proceedings could start. I never saw him getting impeached. I never saw him going to jail. Now, I'm on the fence about will he actually run in 2020. I'm almost feeling too much will hit. But let's look at him first because he's foremost in my mind and all of us want to know when he's going to step down. And then we got to ask about the wall. Okay, so we have some stuff to do. And I kind of want to know generally, what can you tell me about Donald Trump in the year 2019. Let's do that. Let me fix this and make it so it's not cockeyed. Let's look at this. Now I'm seeing a woman. Beautiful woman. She feels Irish. I wonder if she's coming in with the Kennedys. What can you tell me about Donald Trump in 2019? Okay, so I'm seeing Trump's mother again. She came to me before. She's shaking her head like tis, tis, tis. She wasn't a very good person either. She's kind of judgmental. She knew he was full of shit. It was sad because she knew he was full of shit. And you know what's really sad that I found out that he hired a whole bunch of Polish immigrants and then tried to renege on paying them. They actually took them to court even though they were here illegally. And he's the one willing to make people starve and not have a life because he wants that border built. So let me take a look. I will tell you, I had a flash, you guys. I see on the, as far as immigration, I see them getting this down to a science. And I think it's the Democrats that are going to do it. I see well put together abilities to check people's backgrounds. I see facilities that are upgraded. I see more personnel. Because, you know, we make a lot. The United States of America, of course, as an American Indian, I'd say, F you, you all go home. But being that I have the Irish side too and the English, I will tell you that, you know, if it wasn't for the immigrants, I mean, they make a lot of money. They're the ones that do the work. There's a lot of famous immigrants, including Trump's father and grandfather came here. We got an immigrant as a first lady. Okay, so what can I tell everybody about Donald J. Trump? So I saw these really clean, nice, clean facilities. I see more heartbreak about the treatment of the younger people. When that little boy died, I haven't actually sobbed in a long time because I always tend to feel kind of good. Even though bad things happen, I know that's all for a reason. I sat down and busted down crying, thinking about that little boy, how frightened he must have been, and his father. But remember I told you, death of a child or children. So there's more stuff coming up, 2019. And I'm going to double check, but I think that woman is Pelosi, you guys. Ooh, he's standing with the demon. Whoo. Okay, so he's going to be put out of power or unable to do anything, might even be bedridden. His strength is going. He is not going to be strong. Things are going to start happening. He's at the fence now, and I've told you guys this before. I'm sorry I can't give you the exact thing. I see people celebrating in the streets. So, okay, so is he going to do that executive privilege? Will Donald Trump actually have the gonads? If it goes to the Supreme Court, they're going to vote it down, and it's Roberts that votes it down. It's like, no, that executive privilege wasn't written for a bloody border wall. There's nobody getting killed in the streets and war going on and tankers coming over. What a putz. I see attorneys sitting with Trump telling him, no, you really can't do this. And he wants to do this. And he's talking to those people from Fox, those lowlifes, the ones that started this whole thing, because we came to an agreement with him and he reneged because they were calling him names. Oh, he's not going to finish. He's not going to do it. What can I tell? Okay, I'll say it. Hold on. John Jr. Ann Coulter, I guess he knew her, or she was part of something. Maybe she worked for his magazine. He told me he was very disappointed in who she became. It's almost like, who is she? It's almost like she's possessed. She's like a writhing snake. And he's like shaking his head because I think he liked her. I think she was challenging. I think he thought she was cool. But she's turned into a withering, writhing, tongue coming out kind of energy. She enjoys being cruel, and that's her downfall. Okay, so tell me about executive privilege. What can I tell everybody? Executive privilege. Executive privilege. Oh, he really thinks people love him. Gosh, you guys, he really does think people love him. Is he going to decide on, he's just trying to decide on it. And the justice is saying no to him. Justice is saying no to him. I would say he'll try, but the Five of Swords means it wouldn't work out. It would cause such an uprising. I don't even know if the military would listen to him. I'm telling you, the inside track right now on Donald Trump through the Pentagon is he's a clear and present danger. I think the guy that left Mattis said, you guys, this guy's out to lunch. I mean, I don't know what they're planning on Donald Trump, but I definitely feel that they know he's a treasonous person. He can't keep secrets. And he's losing money. I don't care how much he says he's happy with his money. And his boys feel like they're out of the picture too. I don't know what this, or they're hiding out or something. So no. So let's ask about the border wall, okay? What happens? Are we going to be shut down for, oh my God. Could you imagine that? I didn't think it was going to be this long. I think I said 7. But was it 7 weeks? You know, so we'll find out. You guys are good at that. When I say things, sometimes you come back and say, Linda, you said this and this is what happened. So thank you. Tell me about coming to, and Nancy Pelosi, I think, might be the woman, because she's going to fight him. She's not trying to make nice so she can be okay. She's got a lot of people backing her as far as give him hell. Tell me about the actual border wall for 2019. Are we coming in? Okay, so they want me to remind you guys something. There is a vision that I had not too long ago while I was sick on my deathbed. And I actually saw peace. I saw this beauty. I saw the sun rising. I could smell the clean air. It felt like a very calmness is coming to the United States. It's like the world is finally going to start breathing again. I do see some natural disasters. I'll tell you about that. But I saw peace. You know, the problem is everything he does, we're on it. And I don't blame you guys. You know, look at that SOB. Can you, because it's almost like so frickin'. And like people say, if a Democrat had done that, if a Democrat president even threatened executive power or privilege, boom, impeachment. They wanted to impeach Obama over the healthcare plan. So I'm telling you, it's so uncanny how they're just, you know, well, and then that one gal said MFers or something about, you know, taking care of these Republicans. Oh, I can't believe she's disrespectful to the... Look at the guy in office. You want to talk about disrespect? They're on that sweet little gal, that Ochia or something like that, because she danced. She's a little spitfire, I'm telling you right now. But they were making fun of her, calling her a commie and stuff like that. But it's okay to have pictures of the First Lady naked. And not that that's bad, because she's got a beautiful body, but it's like, come on, you guys, get a life. But we're doing the same thing. We're hitting them up at every point in time. Breathe, everybody. Relax. This is going to all... You're going to say, God damn, Linda, you were right. I'm telling you, it's not me saying it. It's them. They showed it to me. If you believe anything I say, believe in this, okay? So don't get panicked like you guys do. Okay, the wall. Tell me about the wall. But I'm going to tell you, I saw clean facilities. It's a few years off. I saw these places where people can come in and they're you know, they do the paperwork. America's going to pay deeply for those babies they took. I'm telling you. So when will it happen? Here's all the battling over it, okay? trying to come up with the money. Jesus Christ, the 7 is showing again, and it's showing like it's a battle, it's a battle, it's a battle. There will be an agreement. You know, he's not even allowing these other little places to open up so people can go back to work. I'm almost feeling like a mass amount of people contacting the government or walkouts or marching. I'm feeling like they're not going to sit down quietly. He cuts all these people from work when they could work while they're negotiating on the wall. And then he says 700,000 employees can have their 2% pay raise, because that's just way too much, you know. But in the meantime, his cabinet gets $10,000 or $100,000 a year extra, or $10,000. It doesn't matter. It's the optics. This man doesn't realize. He's like, let them eat cake, you know. He's going to be at the gilly. He's definitely hurting himself. So I see a lot of people being angry, even Fox people being angry. So I don't know if people are coming in and saying, what is he doing? I feel there's pressure to where he's going to try to act like, well, yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and, it's not right. So my idea is let's go ahead and get people back to work. I do see some money coming in for the wall, though, but it's not as much as he thought. But I do see them putting a lot of money in fixing the system. But it's not thanks to Trump. It's not thanks to Trump. I'm so sorry for the people. A lot of people are going to struggle because of this. I'm so sorry. And they're feeling ripped off. They're like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell? So I wouldn't doubt if it's by the end of January, February at the latest, not a year. But it's caused enough damage. It's making people where they're going to go cray-cray. Where they're like, you know, pack the bags, June. We're going down to the White House and sitting on the lawn until that SOB does something. So, he's hurt. You know, he thinks this is going to hurt the Democrats, which is interesting. I do see them being angry at the Democrats, but being that they've put in another thing to let everybody work, it's like it's not going to work for him. If they were to do a vote today, Trump would lose. You know, the people that love him tend to be the racist energy. They think building the wall is, and they don't care that he lied about Mexico. They don't care. Okay? Now listen, I want to ask something. I know Trump is going to be pretty bad by the end of this year. Okay, hold on. I know you showed me. It feels like he's losing his mind, or he's walking in circles. And I got to tell you, and I'm going to take a real quick look. Have any of you guys picked up that Pence is upset, or something's wrong with Pence? Something's wrong with Pence. He's going through the motions, but he's pissed off. Trump might have even told him he's not going to use him to be vice president. It doesn't matter. He's not going to win. But I see when this next year happens, Trump could pretty much be gone. I'm not seeing him. I see him starting up, trying to get people to vote for him, but there's too much crap coming in because of Mueller. Oh, hold on. That's your ace in the hole. That's the thing that's gonna, remember I told you be watching TV. Holy cow. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. But I just want to know, what's up with Pence? I just feel like something's up with him. What's going on with it? He looks, I mean, is it that Trump tried to take his assistant, who he loved dearly, and now his love is gone, and so he almost has that look of just, remember when Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were talking in that room, and he was like, I've seen some Republicans deciding to jump ship. that's what's going to help. They may force McConnell to take it to a vote. McConnell's not going to ever come back. He's going. He's going. I'm seeing more Republicans because of their constituents saying, what the hell is this guy doing? Ooh, yeah, Pence isn't good, you guys. Something happened that blew him away. Something out of the, I mean, he already knew Trump was because he used to give him that I love you look, you know. Now he's like, I think he's done something to Pence, called him out on something or let him know something, and Pence is stuck with his secret. I almost feel like he knows he could have trouble coming up because y'all thought maybe he would take, nah. He might get arrested. The things he thought this was wonderful, and then it's just turned to shit. There's money situation here that's really negative. He is not doing good, and he can feel it coming. That's it. I think the Mattis going, I even think Kelly going has affected Pence. And he knows he needs to bail ship, but he can't because he was voted in by the people. And then what's happening is Trump is putting Pence in to help with this little deal, you know, and even though it's much ado about nothing going nowhere, and he's going to be all pissy towards them, everyone that showed up, even Mulvaney. He's all like, well, you guys couldn't do the deal. Neither could you. Neither could you, Mr. The Deal. Hiring illegal people and talking about trash like them, but they're willing to do the hard work and hiring them and then hide it from the Secret Service. That's coming up, you guys. Oh, hell yeah. So, yeah, I get really mad because it's so unfair, but I want you to know this too shall pass. I want you to know everything's going to be okay. And some of you might be feeling it already. I mean, it's like, whoa. Okay, so let's ask about Pelosi for 2019. So what is she doing universally for the world? Pelosi. So listen, I'll be back again tomorrow because I've been gone so long. And we do have a lot to talk about, but I can't do it all. You know, people start falling asleep after 28 minutes. Somebody just said to me, Trump's wall will never be built. Not the wall he thought. It's like he's slithering. He's going into corners. He's talking to himself. So tell me about Nancy. How's Nancy going to do? How's Nancy going to do? Nancy, how are you going to be able to handle? Ooh, there's a lot of paperwork going on behind the scenes. And in the front of the camera, they're saying, no, we don't know. We don't really want to use the word impeachment. But they're waiting on. They know some good stuff is coming up. Okay, hold on. Nancy, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, it's like they knew he was a loose cannon, but it's even more obvious now. And they're patient. The angel of light and mercy is with them. So they're patient. They're making offers. They're trying to communicate. They will have some successes, okay? He's doing this to himself. Jesus, you guys. Holy cow. She is the star. She's the one that will save us. Whoa. Holy cow. Remember I told you even if that what was with that Whittaker or whatever his name, the one in the DOJ, Mr. President, I just want you to know, I know you sat here with nobody and for the Christmas holidays. The Democrats weren't in charge then, you SOB. We weren't in charge until January 3rd. It's like, you've got your people, figure it out. But anyway, okay, so I'm so excited. She's going to really, she, as much as people wanted to hate her, they feared her because she's powerful. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. You better not let me in there because they'll be running. You know what I'm saying? Going under the table like, oh no, Linda's here. Shoot. A plague on both y'all houses. So anyway, yeah, so the karmic star is with her. My God, you guys, she has something to do. Something that will put her in the history books forever. It's not being a woman. It's bigger than that. a woman with a penis, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. She's going to be able to handle these people. And she's like waiting for, it's like she's waiting. And then she, boom. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we'll end on this next one and then I'll be back tomorrow. And go ahead and start sending me what you want me to ask. But I do see some, I'm going to tell you guys about the earth when I'm picking up, but I'm going to do that one tomorrow, okay? I want you to know I saw peace. I saw this beautiful vista, and I could hear the birds, and I felt peace. But I felt like we'd gone through a lot of rumbling. There's a lot of stuff going on. And let me tell you something else. I'm getting a bad feeling about Putin. Okay. Before I ask about Mueller, I want to ask about this really quick. That Butina. That whole guy being, I think that was a setup. I don't know if he knows it was a setup and he's willingly doing this so they think they can pass off. Okay, I don't even have to throw the cards on this. Holy cow, they're giving me loud and clear. Check this out, she doesn't want to go. They're talking about switching it. She knows she's dead. She's talking to them. They're actually talking about maybe even changing her identity or taking her to a different country, but they're with a new identity. But I'm almost feeling like once she's definitely going to testify. And that whole thing is a setup. There's something stunk about it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll find out about this. Okay, so Mueller, tell me what you're doing. You made me love you. Come on, Mueller, tell me what you're doing. What's the scoop? Give it to us. He's so quiet. He's so secretive. He's actually kind of a passionate man, by the way, ladies. I see he really loves this woman he's with, so he's kind. And she puts up with the fact that he's working 24/7. But he's not an ass, you know. He knows how to love. I'm verklempt. I love you. I love you, Robert. He's looking at all of us like we're cray. He almost wishes that we wouldn't be so, Robert, because it's like it's kind of irritating to him. I guess he just wants to do his job, and please don't make a big deal out of him. But I saw him sitting. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, I can't have popcorn because I'm trying to cut off that kind of stuff. But I'll get my beef jerky, and let's watch when he's testifying to Congress. It's going to be a big show. Ratings through the roof. What can I tell everybody for my last piece of information? Is there anything new you can tell me? Oh my God, he has so much information. He is getting his ducks in a row. And I think I told you guys January or February, because I'm feeling it's coming up. He did do a lot of things. Remember when we felt stuff? Well, he did do. It just wasn't specific a hit on Trump. He's saving that. He's saving the best for last. Oh my God, you guys. Our wishes come true. The 9 of Cups. Yes. Yes. He's got good news coming, and he waited. He waited. He's going to be the one that puts Trump in bed. He's going to take his power away. He's going to make him shut up and lay down. He's very powerful. It's getting, what goes around, you see that? What goes around comes around. So, he's almost got a little magic on his side. Some people have tried to work against him. Oh my God. Are these babies screaming or what? Justice will be served. Yes. Everybody's going to be happy. Everybody's going to be happy. People will be, remember I told you, people are going to be dancing in the streets. I think this wall thing was and then when Mueller comes out with everything. Because it feels like the people who would have voted for Trump are like done. They're done. And then tomorrow we'll talk about the stock market too. Because I told you I felt it's doing this, but I didn't feel as bad as 2008. I just don't want you guys to panic. I do have some people pulled their money out and they're saving thousands now, but I'm going to tell you, it's going to calm down. It's going to calm down. Okay, so, oh my God, I'm so excited, you guys. He's definitely going to bring justice. He's standing here with the sword, and a lot of it has to do with money. Did I tell you guys that before? It feels like money. Secret money, foreign money. Remind me tomorrow to talk about Putin, because I had a bad feeling about him. Let me write that down. And then what else was I supposed to talk about? I'm going to talk about the environment. So I'll hit you guys up tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love you all. Happy 2019. You all just relax, take a breath. Don't, because I've been telling you, it's hard because, like if you see me on Twitter, I'll be like, he says the wall is coming. I said indictments are coming. Yep, that was me. I can't help it though. It's like you want to knee-jerk somebody that's just so awful. He's hurting people. That's the main thing. And it's not going to go on for long. Okay? Even Hitler went down. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you.